Hey everybody, and happy Easter. I am Molly Meadows, the Director of Children and Family Ministry here at UUMC. And I'm sorry.
And I'm Christopher Donnell. What's up?
Okay, we are so pumped for what's about to happen. But before we get started, there's one thing that you need to know. That means
I know
one
everything.
rule. No, one rule.
Rules?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Easter Jam is for everybody in your family. So if you're
Including me?
including you.
Hey.
So you get to hang
Yeah,
out.
that's awesome.
All right. So you teenagers, this is for you, and also you college students.
What about my goldfish?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Is it a boy or girl?
I don't know.
Your goldfish can watch too. So, but if you're a younger kid, get ready because you're going to lead the way in how fun this is going to happen. And adults, you better buckle up because this is Easter like you've never done it before.
You should also always buckle up.
Yes.
Ugh. But no matter what, and no matter who you are, Easter Jam is for you and me and you.
And you.
And so the only way to not have fun is to hold your breath really long and stop breathing. That would be not fun.
We need to breathe.
Yes, correct. Okay, the only way to not have fun is to fall asleep. Oh, wait, no. The only way to not have fun is to not participate.
Oh,
So participate. So look around. If anybody is missing, if so, just hit the pause button. Go drag them in there like this, but they're here like, eh. Oh, sorry. You drag them in here. Go get your popcorn, whatever you need to do. Get ready. It's going to be an awesome ride. So we're getting ready in 3,
2,
1.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
Okay, so hear me out.
Listening.
I believe there are two types of people in this world, okay?
Okay.
Especially this time of year.
What about zombies?
Two types of people in this world.
Okay.
People that love Peeps.
Yeah,
There's
those are
people
gross.
like me and you.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, how can you eat something so cute, all right? But how do you eat something so grainy?
Like sand. So let's see how your family feels about Peeps. If you like the old peepers, the little marshmallow weird looking things, you go ahead and give this post a thumbs up. If you think they're kind of you can go ahead and give this a happy face, all right? So thumbs up if you think they're cute and you think they're awesome and you think they're yummy, or if you think they're you can go ahead and give them a happy face.
Okay, so no matter how your family feels about Peeps, I think that you guys are going to love this game. So your family is going to face off in the greatest Peeps jousting competition. So I'm going to explain how this all works, okay? No rules,
Better not be.
just directions.
What if it's One Direction? That's a great band.
Well, I mean, I hope they're watching. Happy Easter, guys. But no. Anyways,
Baby, you light up my world like
so first,
nobody else.
stop. Divide into two teams. I don't know how that looks in your family, but we need a team A.
Boys versus girls.
Well, we always win, so you're welcome. And team B. So that means we're going to have a Peep for team A and a Peep for team B, okay? But you know what? I think you guys can actually make that a lot cooler. Peep A should be, like Lord Sugarcoat. Maybe Peep B is Sir Sprinkles.
Lady Glitter Speckles.
Yes. So you guys get the idea, and you guys can be as competitive as you need to. I've even seen people get those Sharpies out and draw some angry eyebrows on them.
Don't forget your angry eyes.
Exactly. And so what you need next is toothpicks. What these are is your sword or your lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
Yeah, however you want to utilize them. So what's going to happen is you are going to put your sword or your lightsaber into your Peep that will be facing the other Peep. Okay?
Peeps, I am your father.
Yes. Place the two components, the two battlers, the two good
Peep
and evil
jousters.
jousters. You need to place them close together. It's okay that they're not social distancing, okay? On a microwave safe plate, and you're going to put them in the microwave for 45 seconds. But parents, family members, you will not use the full 45 seconds.
We
I
repeat.
repeat, do not use it for the full 45
Don't
seconds.
put aluminum foil on these things either.
Yeah,
This ain't the 4th of July. This is Easter.
And so what's going to happen is when they're facing each other and they start blowing up in the microwave, whichever peep jousts the other peep first wins, okay? So we're going to take a minute, let you guys get all that stuff happening and watch together, and then come back and let us know who won, okay?
Boys versus girls. So, how did it go with the old peep jousting? Did the boys win? The girls win?
Girls.
Moms, dads? Dads. Let's go, dads. So, we want to see these pictures of these gelatinous piles of goo after the microwave and to see the true toothpicking action. So, please upload those pictures. Put them in the comments section. Make sure you use hashtag EasterJam2020. We want to see what's happening. So, you all ready to get into another game?
Yes, definitely another game. So first, put down your melted marshmallow plates. We don't need it for this one. So for this one, though, you need a laundry basket and socks. Lots of socks, clean or dirty. Stop. Doesn't matter, as long as they have a match. And parents, I know where socks, they disappear all the time, but we need matching socks, okay? So go grab what you need, push pause, and then Kristen will explain the rest when we get back.
All right, hopefully you got your baskets, your socks, and your people. So what you're going to need to do is have this big pile of socks, mix them all up, swirl them around like it's a cauldron of socks. Take it to one side of the room, dump it over, leave a big pile of socks over there, take your basket back to the other side of the room, and start to figure out what your teams are going to look like. This could be an individual race or it could be team race. Figure out what your teams look like, because what you're going to do is you're going to take turns with a 60-second clock, and you're going to run down, match a pair of socks, throw it back into your basket. You're going to do that as many times as you can within 60 seconds. And the person in the team that does that the most is the winner!
Yes.
And guess what you get?
Is it socks?
Wait till you find out. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1.
So I hope you guys are having a lot of fun so far, and today we are celebrating because it's,
Apparently it's laundry day.
oh my gosh, no, it's Easter. I hope you guys caught on to that. And if you don't know the whole Easter story, that's okay. Today we're going to talk about what makes today happy.
Candy,
No.
bunnies,
No.
turkeys.
I
Oh
guess-
wait, that's Thanksgiving.
So listen, we're going to find out in a minute. Calm down. So, I'm sorry. My phone keys, I just got like 9 texts from our staff, friend.
Nobody's
worship
texting me.
team. Happy Easter to you guys too. I think you'll just get yours later. So we're definitely celebrating Easter a little different this year. And that's a great reminder that even though we can't be together, you guys can still send messages and videos through your cell phones, through online. I know it's a lot different, especially having Peep Wars. I didn't know that was going to be a thing, but it's been really fun. And we are going to actually focus on what happened 1,000 years ago at the first Easter.
I heard you were there.
No, that was your mom. So it is the world's most powerful story, but it is so simple.
Oh.
So simple, though, we are going to tell it with laundry.
Not more laundry.
Laundry.
It really is laundry day.
Yes.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts and minds and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with His friends, He told them that He would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest Him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent Him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have Him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release Him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of His own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked Him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then He died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely He was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took His body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now He was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down His life. Through God's power, He defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, He's promised to return, so we can live with Him forever.
Wow, so I hear that story every Easter, and I must say, never heard it like that before. And it always amazes me how my mom can always make me do laundry and learn about Jesus at the same time. Good job, Mom. But Jesus was sent to save this world, and it's kind of crazy how He did that. It's such a great reminder that when things go wrong in my world, the simple fact that He came back to prove that my life matters, and so He gave us His. When anything bad happens, we can lean on Him. And so I like to think that because Jesus is alive, I can do a lot of things. I can keep loving because Jesus is alive. I can be brave because Jesus is alive. And I can even have hope because Jesus is alive. And especially in tough times that we're living in now, we can because Jesus did.
Yeah, here's an idea. Let's take a few minutes to list off things that you can do because Jesus is alive. Answer this question as a family. How would you fill in this blank? I can blank because Jesus is alive. So take a few minutes with your family, and then we'll check back in with you guys. Oh my gosh, I love conversations like that,
Me
because remembering what God has done in the past really helps me to trust him and what's going on in my life right now. I hope that's true for you too, and I hope you spend the rest of your day making happy memories, even though it's a little different this year.
Yeah, and so because it's a little different this year and we can't be together, we want to see how awesome you all look in your living room right now. Even if you're in your PJs.
And it's okay, moms, you still look beautiful.
Or if you're inside or outside, we want to see a picture of what your family's doing and how they look today on this Easter. So find the technology wizard in your house. In my house, it's moi.
Some houses, it's normally the middle schoolers. Go middle schoolers.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the dog. We never know how these things work out. But find the technology genius in your house because we need to get them to use a camera and upload it to social media after you take the picture. Use the hashtag EasterJam2020, and as soon as this video is over, we want to see that posted on there.
Yeah, it kind of makes us be together even though we're apart, but we get to still celebrate together. So maybe now more than ever, it is important to feel connected. So those family photos are going to be really important right now, just so we can enjoy each other, because we really do miss you guys. And it's a great way to remember that God's faithfulness and his hope is all because of Jesus. And that's what makes Easter so happy.
Yeah, Jesus is alive, and we are able to do a lot of things because of that truth.
So let's celebrate now singing Happy Day.
Happy day.
Yes.
Oh.
The greatest day in history. Death is beating, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. The empty cross, the empty grave. Life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face. I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be
All right, thanks so much for joining us tonight for this Easter Jam celebration. We hope that Easter was an amazing day for your family. Maybe you woke up and watched our services online this morning and had an amazing experience there. And maybe you still got to have that Easter dinner with your family, your immediate family. Hopefully that took place, and hopefully you still got some Easter eggs out of this whole thing, and a little bit of candy as well. But this is a special day because Jesus is alive, and we want to continue to share that truth week in and week out with you. Hopefully you've been tuning in to this family ministry hour every Sunday at 7 o'clock. This is just a special one because it's Easter. We'll be right back here next week at 7 o'clock. Yep. We can let old Cliffy.
He'll be back. Don't you worry.
We gave him the night off.
He's trying to find more stuff to put on when he's on there. I don't know what. It just happened.
I heard he's combining holidays next. So hopefully we'll see him next week and see you guys back here this week as well. Just know that we're praying for you and we love you.
Happy Easter, guys.
Happy Easter.
Bye.